Welcome to the latest update where Fortnite is pushing boundaries like never before. First up, we are taking a trip into a surreal fairy tale with the music sensation Laufey. Sony Immersive Music Studios and AWAL have launched a brand new creator-made island called Laufey. The final hour, featuring a hall of mirrors, a jazz club finale, and exclusive virtual performances you cannot miss.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the Island 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, the virtual world is getting a massive upgrade as Epic Games introduces a groundbreaking conversations tool for developers. This experimental feature allows creators to build AI-powered characters that you can actually talk to in real time, effectively replacing static dialogue trees with dynamic, unscripted interactions that adapt to your every word. This tech is powered by a heavy-hitting combination of Google Gemini and ElevenLabs to bring these NPCs to life with realistic voices and logic. Epic Games is already putting strict rules in place, ensuring these AI characters remain professional by banning medical advice and romantic roleplay, as the studio continues to evolve the Unreal editor for Fortnite. Finally, for those looking to refresh their locker, the highly anticipated KD Rattical skin has arrived as part of the new LEGO Soaring Skies Pass. You will need to earn XP to unlock this unique rat design before the pass expires on September 12, so start grinding those levels now. If you want to stay on top of all the latest gaming news, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon for instant updates. Ever imagined wandering through a fairytale castle built entirely by your favorite jazz pop sensation? Well, forget the concert tickets, because Laufey is officially taking over Fortnite. Last week, we saw her headline Fortnite Festival, but it turns out that was just the opening act. Sony Immersive Music Studios and AWAL have just dropped Laufey, the final hour, an entirely unique, creator-made island that feels less like a game and more like a fever dream. Think of it as a 3-act, surreal fairytale experience. You're talking halls of mirrors, a literal crashing pirate ship, and a journey through a clockwork tunnel that ultimately lands you in an intimate jazz club. It is genuinely wild to see how far the boundaries of gaming have stretched. It's not just about winning anymore, it's about atmosphere and digital world building. You can catch virtual performances of her tracks, hunt for hidden Easter eggs, or test your superfan status with some trivia quizzes. This isn't Sony's first rodeo, either. They've previously hosted everyone from Doja Cat to Miles Smith, but there's something about Laufey's aesthetic that makes this feel like a new high watermark for the platform. It's a massive shift in how artists interact with their fanbase, turning a passive listening session into an active exploration. What do you think? Does an enchanted jazz castle sound like the future of concerts, or is the metaverse officially getting too weird for you? Drop a comment below and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the changing world of music and tech. At the end of the day, when the walls of the industry keep shifting like this, you have to wonder, what kind of stage will an artist take next? Ever wondered if your favorite Fortnite NPC could actually hold a conversation with you instead of just reciting the same 3 lines of code? Well, Epic Games is officially opening that door, but there is a major catch. They want to make sure things don't get weird. Remember last year, when an AI-powered Darth Vader started swearing in a voice that sounded suspiciously like the late James Earl Jones? It was a chaotic glimpse into the future of gaming, and now Epic is taking that technology to the next level. They are rolling out a new conversations tool for creators, letting them build NPCs that move beyond rigid dialogue trees. Instead of pre-scripting every interaction, developers can now use prompts to define an AI character's personality, knowledge, and behavior. It is essentially giving creators the power to build living, breathing quest givers and narrators powered by Google's Gemini models and ElevenLabs for that human-like voice. Before you start planning your digital social life inside the battle bus, Epic has dropped a strict list of don'ts. The new rules explicitly state that you cannot build AI characters for medical or mental health advice, and perhaps most importantly, you absolutely cannot create an AI to act as a romantic partner or intimate companion. It is a smart move by Epic to avoid the slippery slope of AI parasocial relationships, which we have already seen cause headaches on other platforms. Now, before you get too excited, keep in mind that this tech is still in the experimental phase. Developers cannot publish these AI experiences just yet, and Epic is keeping quiet on when this will hit beta. This push is all part of Epic's massive ambition to turn Fortnite into a true metaverse-style platform, especially as they try to recover from recent layoffs and shifts in user engagement. It is a bold, risky gamble to turn the world's most famous battle royale into a creative playground for AI-driven storytelling. So, would you actually want to sit down and chat with an NPC, or is the magic of gaming better left to the developers? Hit that subscribe button to keep up with how AI is changing your favorite games, and let me know in the comments. If you could build any NPC persona, who or what would you create? Just, keep it professional. Ever wonder what it would be like if you could actually talk to a video game character, not by picking from a boring dialogue menu, but by literally speaking to them with your own voice? Well, stop wondering, because Epic Games just blew the doors off that idea. Remember that controversial AI Darth Vader demo that had everyone buzzing? It turns out that was just the appetizer. With the V4020 update for the Unreal editor for Fortnite, Epic has officially launched an experimental feature called Conversations, and it is set to change the way we play games forever. Forget scripted dialogue trees. Now, you can walk up to an NPC, hit your mic, and have a genuine, real-time conversation. Under the hood, Epic is tapping into the raw power of Google's Gemini 3.1 flashlight to handle the logic and personality, while ElevenLabs brings those characters to life with incredibly realistic, emotive voice synthesis. The best part? For creators, it is shockingly simple. You can define a character's entire world, knowledge base, and tone with just 20 lines of text. Epic is even covering the operational costs during this testing phase, which is a massive win for devs. But this isn't just a fancy chat box. These NPCs have memory. Through the Verse API, your conversations can literally trigger game events. You could sweet-talk a guard into opening a door or convince an AI to change the game's difficulty based on how you're playing. It turns the NPC from a background prop into a dynamic, living part of the experience. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the chaos? Don't worry, Epic has put some guardrails in place. Rule 1.22 is very clear: no medical advice, and absolutely no virtual romance. They are taking safety seriously, with permanent bans for anyone trying to jailbreak the system. Plus, they've confirmed no player audio is stored, so your privacy is safe. Currently, this is only available in UEFN testing environments, as Epic irons out latency and fine-tunes the tech before it hits public servers. With documentation already live for creators, the race to build the next generation of digital companions is officially on. As the gaming world digests this, all eyes are also turning toward Epic's mysterious Disney-themed extraction shooter dropping later this year. The future of gaming is becoming more conversational, more immersive, and frankly, a little bit wilder than we ever imagined. What do you think? Are you ready to start chatting with your NPCs, or does the idea of AI taking over the story feel a bit too real? Drop a comment below to let us know, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on the AI revolution in gaming. Ever wanted to turn your Fortnite locker into a rodent-themed masterpiece? If you have been keeping an eye on the latest LEGO Ninjago madness, you have probably seen the buzz surrounding the new KD Rattical skin, and it is easily one of the most unique designs to hit the game in a while. If you want this little guy in your collection, I have got the breakdown of how to snag him. First off, forget about the item shop for now. You won't find the rat skin sitting there waiting for your V-Bucks. Instead, this outfit is tied directly to the new Soaring Skies LEGO Pass, which arrived with the recent 40.2 update. To get started, you will need to pick up that pass for 1,200 V-Bucks. But here is the catch. You don't just buy it and get the skin instantly. You actually have to put in the work. You need to progress all the way to page 3 of the Soaring Skies Pass. The good news? You do not have to live inside the LEGO mode to make it happen. Every bit of XP you earn in Battle Royale or the Fortnite Festival counts toward your pass progression, which makes grinding for this skin feel a lot less like a chore. Once you hit that milestone, you walk away with the KD Rattical skin and a special LEGO style that works perfectly in LEGO Odyssey and all your favorite UEFN islands. Just keep in mind that the clock is ticking. You have until September 12, 2026 to wrap this up. Now, if you're worried about missing out, don't sweat it too much. Epic has confirmed that these pass items aren't strictly exclusive. If you skip the pass, there is a very high chance the skin will eventually hit the item shop, likely for around 1,500 V-Bucks. Personally, I think grabbing the pass is the better value, but that is just my take. What do you think? Are you grinding out the levels for the rat skin, or are you going to wait for a shop rotation? Let me know in the comments below. If this guide helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more Fortnite tips. After all, life is too short to play as a boring default skin, so go get that rat.